Hello, Admiral Thrawn here, making another Let's Mod video for Age of Petty Kings. Here I'm going further into units, and I'll be focusing on how to create unit cards, which are difficult, to say the least, but they take some practice to create, but once you make them and all, they look pretty good, so yeah. So here's what we'll be doing. So what you need, first off, is you're going to need this thing called Goat. What Goat does is it's some Python files, and they allow you to merge animations together. You can download this from Total War Center and all. So Google it. You can download this. It's really nice, and yeah. So what we're going to do here is this. You also need all the Medieval 2 Total War animations, which I forget how exactly you get a hold of these. 1 second. I need to go grab some. Okay, yeah, so you're going to be using this tutorial here probably, by Besmirch, I believe is the way you pronounce that. Oh, and by the way, once again, I'm going to be eating breakfast while I do this and all, so, apologies if I go, Pigs in a blanket, amazing stuff. But anyways, so, you'll have here the Game Object Application Toolbox, which is a Python file. And you have to get it from Goat, I believe. And Python files themselves are a pain in the ass, but once you figure out how to get the Python files running, which I believe you have to download some stuff for that, you can then start it. So, but we're not going to do that yet. So first off, we need to say, okay, which unit card are we making? Let's do a unit card for this new Stormland unit that I made. It's called Stormland Crossbows. So we take that unit card there, we copy it, and these here we don't really need anymore because we've already finished those. So we can delete all of these. So we paste Stormland Crossbows in there. Then you need to go find the animation files. They're .cas files. You can find them if you if you download the animation packs, you can just find them in there. I have them currently all stored inside of here. So let's see here, animations, and then just in here. So I have them all in here. You can download them somewhere. I believe I forget where I got these. Sorry, but yeah. Once you get these, you can open this guy up. You're gonna get some errors. It doesn't matter. It can do a lot of conversions. Here we're going to use the AniMerge conversion. What this does is you select a Milkshake 3D file, you select an animation, and frames per second, let's say 5. So what this means is that now we have a MS3D file which will play the animation we just got. So we'll open this up. And we'll click on Anim. And now, you see, this guy here is playing the animation. Whoa, was it a mistake? I don't want that. There. Now, as you can see, he has his secondary weapons currently in his hands and all, and we don't want that. So we're going to have to delete the secondary weapons. There. So now it's just him. Now we're going to look at this here, and textured, and we're going to select materials. We're going to select the materials for him, which are, the attachment material is Storm Diff, there, and the figure material is just Storm. Now this is the weird part here. Sometimes it'll have stuff like, sometimes like he will be partly transparent or something. We don't want that. We the way that you deal with that is so Yeah, so I'm not quite sure how to get rid of that. I figured out a way when I first made these. One second, I'm going to pause this while I figure this out. Alright, so scratch the part about Milkshape 3D and all that. I wasn't able to figure out what the problem with that is, so instead there's another way of doing this. So we take this newly created animated file here with Milkshape 3D, we open up Blender, which is awesome by the way, get Blender, import the Milkshape 3D file, like that, and so now we have it here. Now what we can do is, we can edit it, and say, okay, so we want to, first off, delete all of the secondary weapons because we don't want them to show when in the unit card and all because they shouldn't be holding them at the moment. Delete vertices. Now what we want to do is we want to start doing the texturing, make sure that these are all mapped onto the correct things. Open image, storm, diff, Control I, open image, storm. There. So now we have this guy here, which is correct. Now what you do is this, you open up this little flyout thing here, you go to display, only render. This means that it's only going to be the guy that shows up, nothing else. And now you take a screenshot of this. I'm just going to use print screen here. Normally, so just take print screen, like that. There. Now, open up GIMP, which I'm using for these things. And let's minimize you. Go to your data folder, UI, units. Then I'm putting all of my guys into the Mercs folder, but you can put them into put it into the faction that it should be in. So Mercs. And here is the unit card that we're going to be changing. We're going to be basically changing this guy to make sure he has a shield on his back. So, and then we're also going to file new, and then this is going to be a very big file here because we're going to be putting all of our screenshots into here. There. And Control Paste. Or not. Oh, I think I might have copied something by accident. So, print screen, and Control Paste there. So now I have this guy here, and I should probably also get rid of this thing as well. I don't want that. We'll do that. How do we get rid of this thing? Okay, one second. Alright, so I have figured that out as well. The way you do it is simply hit A to unselect what you currently have, and that will make it disappear. So yeah. So now that's done, it's time to make our unit card. So we're going to position him correctly for the screenshot, and then print screen to make the screenshot. Open up GIMP, Control Paste, move it a little bit, and then use the magic wand, give it a reasonably high threshold, whatever works, whatever you need to make it a hard edge. Actually, no, let's give it a low threshold because this background is all the same color, so it shouldn't affect anything. So we select all that, and we delete, and we then right-click, add alpha channel, and delete it. And then get the little bits that we just missed, like delete that, then behind the helmet, delete, delete. Then we control copy to copy him, paste him into there, and get this guy big, and delete that, control paste, shrink him down a bit more, and there. That should be good. One trick I would recommend with this is make sure to try and leave this upper corner here open, because that's where the number displays, and so if you have something like that's dark over that, then you won't be able to see the number of guys in the unit. So be careful about that. Leave a transparent background on them, and this should be good. Overwrite that TGA there, and let's see if this works. And, wait, never mind, 1 second, gotta check something. Okay, now let's try it. For some reason, when I have the game not windowed, this will not record properly for some reason. So, yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. So, single player, custom battle, and you can just see the thing, see the unit card right here, and there it is. That is our brand new unit card that we just made here for the Stormland Crossbowmen. I'm going to be changing things around a little bit for them, like in terms of the naming, because they're sort of hybrid crossbowmen / swordsmen. But yeah, voila! We have just made a new unit. Look upon our works, ye mighty, and despair. So that is about it. Admiral Thrawn signing off.